This is for some of my Blue Dot Christian friends. I have gotten so many messages from fellow Christians that are struggling with holding tight to their faith with the state of the U.S. as it is. I can fully resonate with that because what is currently going on and what this administration is doing is absolutely painful to watch. Sometimes it literally feels like I can't catch my breath. I don't know everything about Jesus, but I do know that he would not be celebrating when his people are hurting. But cruelty will not win. Love always wins. And love does no harm to your neighbor. Every single person on this earth is your neighbor, and God called us to love them. I need you to hear me when I say this, that the empathy you feel is absolutely needed. Seeing injustices run rampant and seeing people be dehumanized is incredibly hard to witness. As Christians, we are called to stand against injustices and oppression. We are called to love others as we love ourselves. Jesus walked with the outcast. He called them brothers and sisters. And he is on the side of the oppressed, and wherever there is injustice being served, that's where we find Jesus. He walks closely with them because they are his children. He sided with the poor and the hungry in his Sermon on the Mount. He taught that loving others is an action that involves doing good and providing justice, and that is exactly the opposite of what is currently being done by this administration, by the same party that claims Christian values, and it is sickening. The hate sometimes feels the loudest, but we know that just because someone is loud does not make them right. It's so hard to be able to rationalize the hatred and the celebration of injustices because that behavior is completely irrational. There is no rationalizing it because it is not of God at all. I have tried very hard to find the words for this, and I struggle really hard. So I look to my Bible. I look to his word, and it tells me that what is being done now is not of him. Every single one of us are his children, no matter our skin color, where we were born, who we love, or how we do or don't worship him. Jesus died for all of us, and we have been taught as Christians that he is love. So how has it gone so astray? How has the party that claims Christian values began celebrating people being treated inhumanely? The answer God keeps giving me is that it is spiritual warfare. Every time I come to him with tears in my eyes asking why, those are the exact words that I hear. And with that word, I've thought about it, and I feel like it is the devil that is deceiving these people, that is leading them astray. It is the devil using people who claim to know God for his purposes of division and leading people away from the Lord, because that's exactly what this is doing. Because when you see people who claim Christianity celebrating injustices, it is an attempt to pollute what Jesus stands for. And it is working. It's leading some people away from the Lord. Some people are using God's word to promote their own self-righteous, narrow, cruel, and selfish worldviews. It is turning people away from the Lord. So to me, that screams the devil's deceit and spiritual warfare. I have to be very mindful of reminding myself that